Hello guys, this is Michael here. I'm going to show you an video that I don't usually do because basically I don't really try to attempt this kind of stuff, but see it's basically an introduction video. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I'm going to show you how to remove ransomware out of a system. Now, let me explain what ransomware is. Basically, ransomware or scaleware is a virus that disguises itself as something that you've done illegally. For instance, like you can actually download like a program or an application on your phone, like a pornography thing that you thought was pretty cool, or a security suite, where in reality it's actually disguised as a virus that locks your device. So I'm gonna show you in a couple of videos on here. This is gonna be the first part one of this. This part is going to show you how to remove ransomware out of an phone. The next video is going to describe how you can remove ransomware out of a computer. You can find this video in the description of this YouTube video. So, okay, it's going to be very risky, so I do have to give you a few warnings before I do start this video. The first warning, if you are really test hungry for like viruses and such, I strongly recommend that you do not do this on any primary devices like computers or phones that you primarily use. I strongly suggest that you use this on an old device. Like for instance, like this is my old phone. This is no longer supported by my phone company. So I'm going to be doing this on here. And I'm going to be using a very old Linux system that I do have. Or Windows XP system in precise. So I'm going to show you the basis of this, and before I do start, I do have to give one more warning. Sorry, I forgot to mention this one. The next warning I do have to tell you is do not do this without any knowledge of viruses. So I do have to let you know that any causes of this from just watching this video, Mike and Mike's Extreme Productions is not responsible for any damage to your system. Please do not report us to this because we have no containability for what you've done. Do this at your own risk. So I do want to say thank you to someone because without them I would not be able to actually do this video. If you're watching this, Myla, thank you very much for helping me with getting this software. It is I'm very appreciated that you're able to do this for me. So I'm going to show you guys this video. So like I said, just follow those warnings and everything will be alright. Okay? So I'm going to show you first like how you're going to remove ransomware out of a phone using safe mode, and this is going to be a difficult one, trying to remove it manually without safe mode. That one I do not recommend because most phones, it can just take a heartbeat with it removing. Some phones, it takes a while for it to load the files onto the system. On phones such as like really good ones, like the newer ones, the newer Androids, it does not work out that simply, and it will immediately harm your device. So I do not recommend you doing this. If the second option without safe mode, but I do recommend you doing the safe mode option if you do get this virus. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to do this. Let's go into the device. Oh, now I know where that sound came from. I'll check that out afterwards, I guess. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Just something else, like one of my friends. Okay, so where I actually downloaded the file from the computer onto my phone because it's a little more faster and easier. So what you want to do is that you want to go to where the APK is loaded in, or if you downloaded it. So basically, like, this is for the testers. If you have the virus already on your system, then you're just gonna have to regard it until we get to the safe mode option. So testers, just go into your file manager on the phone. You click where it says ransomware locker, or like for me. Now look at the bottom, it says Badoink version 1.0. Now most people, just by looking at that title, that it is a virus, it's a porn site for, porn application. But don't let that fool you. that can really get you pretty easily, and in reality, it's an actual virus. So it's just but doing where in real life it's actually a virus. So we're going to install this program onto here. So this is the one I downloaded. We're going to use the package installer. So it's going to pop up this. Now it says, now you're going to get this notification if you're going to install like a app, third-party app. It says, for security, you find us to block installation of applications not obtained from the Android market. In order for you to actually unblock the setting, you got to go into your settings. This is automatically set by default. Now, you'll have an option where it says unknown sources, where it says allow application of non-market apps. You check that, it'll give you a warning saying that if you do accept this, that your phone will be vulnerable. You just press OK. It'll just check that off. That's just to confirm that you're doing it. So, for example, like if your phone, like something like else gets on your phone, and like the actual Play Store, it's a virus, and they do try to mess with these settings, they'll pop up, but it will actually not be able to be visible for the other apps that are trying to access it. Not all apps are like that. They can actually do have the compatibility to press OK, but not all apps are like that. So anyways, let's go back to where we were. So we're going to click the ransomware locker. So we're going to click this. Let's use the package installer again just once. Now look very closely on what you want the lock application to do. It wants network communications, phone network access, phone calls, and also wants system tools. So this is the weird thing about this. Like there is, and also it says run at startup for the extra one. Now that one, like I said, the run at startup automatically does that because it locks your device so it doesn't go on. Prevent your phone from sleeping as well, so your phone doesn't sleep while this app is in use. And their communications so it can actually like make believe that you're actually connected to the network. Plus, it also connects to the server that is made to that actually use this virus. So let's click the install button. Now, when you do install it, obviously you got to get these two options, done and open. Now, let me just show you this. If you just press done on your phone. So obviously you just finished downloading the app, you just press done, it's installed. Right now you can do pretty much anything. You can go into your gallery, you can go into your My Metro app. You can go to your Play Store. At the moment, the reason why you're able to do that because you haven't really started the program up. So going to our systems where it says manage apps under the settings, like the settings bar. Sure, you can see it in the all, but right now that app is not running on your phone. You can see everything else but the that specific app. So what we want to do now is that final warning, like I said, if you're going to be doing this, do it at your own risk. So let's open up the application now. So now look at this one. It's supposed to run as an administration setting. So see where it says like set storage encryption. Now watch. So I press activate. Now it's gonna look like it's actually stored on my certain tech. Now look, it just put up a notice, and there we go. As you can see, it shows the device has been logged due to violation of federal laws of the United States of America. That is not true. So this is making you believe that your phone has been found for violations of federal information. So if you click to the detail report, it brings you to the second step. It tells you about what you did. Stores info materials. Says gives all this information. Apparently you're found doing porn. Blah 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 blah. I don't give a crap. This is so not true. So yeah, it makes it believe look like. And look at Barack Obama is gonna die that we could live. Now, it's going to go for this whole thing. You're going to press continue, and it's going to show you, like, your information of your device. Now, look at that. It shows my email. Now, tell me if that looks a little bit suspicious to you. If I went to my email, like, I get nothing. So, yeah, I can also send a message right to my phone saying that I have actually did something incorrect. Now, seeing this, do not even dare put in a single word. So yeah, I press the home button, nothing happens. Press these button, nothing happens. Press that button, nothing happens. So yeah, my phone is basically disabled. Now, I press the power button. I can turn it off. No problem. I can turn it back on. That comes right back to the screen. I cannot change the power button, the volume buttons or anything. I cannot do anything onto here. So I'm assuming that this is actually not going to work. So, but although, like, I can totally turn off my screen. What happens if I press and hold? Nothing. Exactly nothing. So this is what I'm going to have to do. In order for me to do this properly, I need to remove the battery out of the phone. This will completely turn off my phone. Now wait a few seconds, because some phones, they will turn on immediately if you put it back correctly. So let me just place this somewhere we'll be able to see the phone. So as you can tell, like there is an option where you can actually go to save mode. This is one I'm going to show you. Well, second first. So I'm going to show you the option where you can just turn on the phone. It'll bring you to the actual normal boot. So it loads Hawaii and blah blah blah. It's going to take like an hour to load this one because my phone is super slow. And it was true. I did not get an email back. So it's going to load the screen as usual. It's going to load this entire boot screen. Blah blah blah. Nobody gives a care. So yeah, it loads it, and look at it. I can go right back to the screen and see my phone is slow enough that I won't load the app right away. So if you have like a phone that's slow, you can go right to manage apps. Now look at it. I didn't like making the time. But most phones you can just do it and you can just go right back to it, right back to the screen if you don't go like in a fast phone. So if you have a fast phone, in other words, you're in trouble if you don't have a safe mode option. So we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna remove the phone again. And now there is the combination you have to follow in order for you to unlock it. Now I don't know the exact combination. To see, I put it too fast. It restarted the phone instantly. Just jacked it. Wait like 5 seconds. You plug it right back in. Now it's back on. Now the combination, I'm not sure if it's the up button or the down button, but if you press and hold the power in the bottom until it fully does a reboot onto the system, you'll know because it'll show a totally different screen onto the device. See, it says like Android system recovery. It gives me these different options, and see, if you look really closely, let me just pop this over. So it says like reboot system now, apply update from SD card, wipe data factory reset, wipe cache partition touchscreen firmware update, and apply update from ADB. Now apparently my phone doesn't have an actual option for it, so I don't know why, but we want to try to fix this issue. Now this is the system recovery. Once you have this is pretty much my safe mode. Sometimes safe mode you can actually do it, and the only issue is that you won't be able to recover your data. So in order for me to actually regain data access to my files, I gotta wipe data out of my phone. It's the only option I do have of doing this. There is no way I can update a SD card. I can't reboot a system now, because if I do reboot it, it won't work. So we're going to go down to wipe the data factory reset. It's the only option we do have. So we're going to press this option. We're going to wipe the data and do a factory reset. It wants to confirm if you want to do it, so we're going to press yes. It's wiping the data out of my phone. So this is the only option you have left. Once you have that phone under lock, there's no way we can recover it unless your phone is slow enough to be able to access that device. So sadly, that's the only option with my phone, but if you're able to, there is a combination you can follow to enable safe mode. Safe mode only loads the default software and all that, so that means that the ransomware will not be installed, so it's wiping the data and my phone should be back to normal, because it completely erases the data, it restores everything back to its original state. And yeah, so that's pretty much about it. I will post a second video later, and I'll show you guys how you can remove ransomware off of an PC. So yeah, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I hope this does help some people. And I'm gonna prove this one time again, because just to get a clarification that do the same combination. Just press the power button or the up button or power button down button, depending on what your device supports. It has to load to the boot screen. It'll give you a system recovery option, and you want to boot into safe mode. Again, thank you for watching, and yeah. So, thank you for watching, and have a good day.